Alright, welcome back. Hope everyone's having a lovely day, a lovely night wherever you're from. And real quick, before we get started, I want to give a lovely shout out to the channel members on this channel. So thank you so much to these lovely commanders here that you see on screen. Thank you guys so much for choosing this for me even further. The fact that you guys became channel members and actually threw a few bucks my way, I deeply appreciate it. And I really hope I put that money to good use. So thank you guys so much. And if you're actually interested in becoming a lovely commander, if you're interested in any of these cute little emotes, the loyalty crown badges, if you want to support me even further, I deeply appreciate it. However, just remember that it's never a requirement. Just watching the content is the best support I could ask for, because without you guys, we wouldn't have a community in the first place. And we're getting closer to 900 subs, and we're getting closer to that 1K milestone. Without you guys, that wouldn't be possible. So thank you guys so much. You guys are the best. And for today's video, what I really wanted to go over, just like the title says, we finally got that Sakura info, and I'm excited because on the summer livestream, yes, we did get the motion demonstration, but we didn't get the full kit. We got like a short synopsis of it. So now that we know the full thing, let's just get started right away and pull it up. We're going to the Nikke motion demonstration. Sakura Bloom in Summer uses AR Ichigen Kin. She's an attacker Nikke whose attack grows stronger every time she destroys the enemy's parts. She could sustain more powerful attacks according to the number of parts destroyed. Definitely interested how it looks when we get to the kit. But before we do that, I just need a quick refresher on the assets for Sakura. You know what I mean? Like, we need a refresher about like what to expect for summer. Like I forgot for some reason. So let's just go over there real quick, and we're gonna go look at the JP. Let's just get started. It's like for science. I just need a quick refresher. Don't worry. But she looks phenomenal, dude. Her and Sakura, they really cooked with their designs. Like, she looks great. Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, man. Oh, dude, she looks so good. The outfit. The jiggle, dude, she looks so good. This is why she's our wife. She looks too good. She looks too good, dude. I want to be her backstrap that's like about to like come off. Like, please, just kill me. I'm telling you, it's just down bad, man. It's awful. And then her amazing burst, like, photography picture. It looks great. It looks great. I can't even lie. It does look awesome. But here's one thing, is that I have little baby neuron brain, right? So, like, I see Big Booba Razana, and I have to go for her MOB. But if you go for Sakura, I totally get it, because, like, her, like, figure looks phenomenal. She looks so good. And it's, like, coupled with the reruns, dude, this is gonna be a tough time, man. This looks so good. Seriously. I think they cooked with this. I don't know how to feel about the music. It's giving me, like, cheerleader vibes, and, like, I think, like, the schoolgirl event. I'm like, I don't know, it's weird. I think I like it. But real quick, let's get on over to the kit. So give me 1 second. Alright, so we're here at the kit, and there's already some things we already knew. But we already knew she's an attacker, burst 3, AR, code wind, stuff we already knew. So let's just get started with the kit. And with skill 1, Bloom, activates at the start of the battle and affects self. Forcefully uses skill 2. So what I'm going to do real quick is, because this is the first time we kind of had this type of thing. So since her skill 2 procs right away at the start, I just want to go in order, so we're going to talk about skill 2. So skill 2, Full Glory, active cooldown time of 30 seconds. So right at the start of the battle, for Sakura, what affects herself is that Dancing Flower is sustained damage going up 15.64% for 15 seconds. And then what affects the enemy with the highest attack is Sakura Petals. Sakura Petals deals 256% of the final attack as sustained damage every 1 second for 15 seconds. So that actually does sound really promising. However, this is based on a 10-10-10 skill. I don't know if this is going to be like one of those heavy based in, investment characters. We're going to have to see. But that actually does sound promising. I'm kind of hopeful, actually, because that actually sounds good. So let's get back to skill 1. So now that we know what her skill 2 is. After, forcefully using skill 2, activates when an ally or self destroys an enemy's part. And what affects Sakura is her Dancing Flower goes up 10.02 seconds, which is already kind of crazy, because if you already managed to destroy a part right away, like at the 12-second mark, you have Dancing Flower for like 20 seconds or like 22 seconds. It's crazy. And then attack damage going up 5.1% for 30 seconds. That's actually a long time in terms of like Nikke battles, because like, most battles, like a minute 30, bosses are like, what, 3 minutes, 2 minutes 30, something like that. So that's pretty cool. And then what activates when an ally or self destroys an enemy's part is, and what affects all enemies affected by Sakura Petals, is that the Sakura Petals duration goes up 10.02 seconds. And since Sakura Petals deals 256% of the final attack as sustained damage every 1 second for 15 seconds. That duration is going to go up even longer, so it's going to deal more damage longer now. So that's actually pretty cool. I actually kind of like how the skill 2 and the skill 1 kind of go hand in hand. I think that's pretty nice. But we're definitely going to have to see. Obviously, this is like a heavy boss character, you know, with enemy parts. And, you know, enemy parts like I'm thinking of maybe Stormbringer, Land Eater, Chatterbox, Train, Crystal Chamber, and like there's a few, I can't remember a lot of bosses off the top of my head. But, you know, also, especially with Train, Train regenerates parts really, really fast. So I feel like Sakura might be a boss when it comes to Train. It's kind of crazy. Like, based on like these numbers that I'm looking at, I see a lot of promise. But promise is one thing we're definitely going to have to see when we go in-game. But we're going to have to do extensive testing because when it comes to like shooting range, we can't really test, you know, the part stuff. We can only just get a good idea of her DPS. So hopefully we get a good boss to test an interception. Otherwise, day 1 testing is going to be iffy. So let's just, you know, we'll see, right? But let's finish out and go look at her burst skill. Ephemeral Splendor affects random enemies, deals 457.14% of the final attack as damage. Attacks sequentially for 10 times. So it deals 457.14% of the final attack as damage to 10 random enemies or something. That's a little interesting because that's like kind of specific with the attacks sequentially. So I'm assuming it's just going to do 10 random attacks just in a row. I'm assuming. I really have no idea. If anybody could clarify that part for me, that'd be lovely. So thank you. And then affects the same targets. Deals 35.16% of the final attack as sustained damage every 1 second. Stacks up to 10 times and lasts for 10 seconds. So the same enemies that get attacked from the random enemies part will get affected with that final attack sustain. There's a lot of sustained damage stuff happening. Definitely going to have to see how it works when we get to bosses. But I think it's looking good. I'm actually kind of hopeful about it. We'll have to see when we go in game, but I don't think she's going to be bad by any means. We'll have to see, but I think she looks really good. I don't think it's going to be like anything groundbreaking or anything, but I definitely think that she's going to have a purpose, especially when it comes to a lot of bosses with parts. Definitely thinking Train. She's going to go from being like her normal Sakura where she was like protecting you from Train, and then now she's just going to like destroy the Train. Like if, based on how her kit's looking for what it could do, I think she could be kind of crazy. So we're definitely going to have to see. But also, this is literally my final boss, so please, just don't shaft me. That's all I could ask for. But that's going to be it for me. Hope you guys have a lovely day, a lovely night, wherever you're from. And let me know what are your guys' thoughts on the kits. What are you hopeful about? What are you kind of iffy about? What do you wonder what's going to happen when we do testing? Let me know. You know, testing is going to be a little iffy because we're going to probably need interception bosses that have parts. Because we're going to need to see how that works. But we'll see. You guys take care. And as always, please stay tuned for the next one. Expect a video for Rosanna as well. Take care.